even when I'm starting early. First, there is coffee. You'd think after 33 miles yesterday and, a couple of days doing 30, I would sleep really, really well. But ironically, I could not fall asleep and I kept waking up. I think I just knew I was going to get going early this morning. So it was like when you have to wake up, you keep waking up going, is it time? Is it time? And that's basically where I came from yesterday. So one of the advantages of being camped up on a bluff in the middle of nowhere, I had reception last night. I checked the weather and it looks like instead of the high 70s, it's in the high 80s, which that makes a little more sense with how it felt yesterday. After yesterday's push, I'm about 42 miles away from Rollins, so I'm going to see what I can get done today. What's it going to be over this one? Except for out here, it's pretty much always the same. So per my map, it looks like I'm basically going straight for 22 miles, at which point I will see a highway. I will make a right turn and parallel it for another 15 or so into Rollins. That's random. I don't need it, but nice of them to put a water cache here. Bit easier to avoid unneeded breaks out here when, this is your view. It's just been me and the cows this morning, and the occasional pronghorn, though they're usually far enough away you can't get that good of luck. And this is Bull Spring, second to last resource for today. This is pretty much the first shade I've had all day. So from here it's about 16 miles to the next water. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get a break as far as clouds or much in the way of shade today. I would kill for some shade. It's kind of brutal out here in the high 80s, hour after hour with no way out of the sun. Shade is awesome. Low standards. The water that I have with me is just unpleasantly hot. I'm just trying to gather a little more strength and then push on. Water is another 2 or 4 miles. So thirsty. That was a rough 16 miles or so. I am going to drink a whole hell of a lot of water and then try and get another mile or two. That's the first snake that's gone off on me out here. Not even a gate. Oh my god, actual trees. It's been a while. Unfortunately, I want to get a couple of more miles. Makes it easier for me in the morning, aka I can make sure I get my coffee at least. So it's only about 7:40. I was inclined to go a little bit further, but on reflection, if I go any further, I'm going to be closer to the highway. There's already quite a bit of traffic noise. And while I've spent a night or two right by heavy traffic areas like that. I think I'll just do it in the morning. 10.5 miles should be totally doable. Post office is open till noon, and apparently they have somebody who will be there a little later, so even if I get there a little past noon, they would be able to get me my packages. The hiking today was just kind of more of the same. Obviously, I was able to make 31 some miles, so it's been pretty easy. But the heat and that exposed section in those 16 miles kicked the crap out of me. How can you tell I've had a really long day? I sit down instead of setting my tent up. It's been a long couple of days. And even here there is more traffic noise than I would prefer, but it'll work for tonight. Home sweet home for the night, and up early and 10 miles and change into the post office, get my packages, and then spend the next day and a half eating as much as I can.